Thank you very much, Fira, and to the BritJam team. A warm welcome to those people on this call. It's a pleasure to be working here with the Jabberbecker Industrial Estate, in particular Pat Rudy. Just a little bit of background to the relationship between BritJam and Jabberbecker in the lead up to COP26, which was hosted in Scotland in the UK. BritJam recruited 10 companies to come on a virtual trade mission. We called it the Climate Chamber Mission. These were 10 companies that are committed to net zero and had a very, very specific interest in meeting and networking with 110 other companies from 10 countries around the world. A lot of best practice sharing, all with a view to having a very focused approach to net zero. Jabberbecker has been one of those companies that's been with us on this journey, and it's been a pleasure to have them with us also. Rudy Subrata, who is presenting to you today, is the General Manager for Sales and Marketing at the Jabberbecker Industrial Estate. The estate itself is the flagship development which contains industrial, residential, and commercial estates. It covers approximately 1,700 hectares of land, and Jabberbecker Industrial Estate has become Indonesia's most prestigious address for manufacturing, for industry, and for technology. At a personal level, I have worked in the past with the President University Group, and its home is on the Jabberbecker Industrial Estate as well, providing first-class choice of top talent graduating from Indonesia. I think with that, I've said enough as a backdrop, and I'm going to pass the baton to Rudy to talk you through the rise of Industry 4.0 in this emerging country of Indonesia. Rudy.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rudy Subrata. I'm a General Manager of Jabberbecker Industrial Estate. As Chris went already overview short about the Jabberbecker Industrial Estate, and yes, we are committed to support the Industry 4.0. Like today, I'm present some overview from our team about the Industry 4.0 in the emerging country. Maybe the first slide, yeah. Okay. And as you know, Industry 4.0 in Indonesia, after the pandemic situation, is move faster than we can imagine. Okay, this is I present the first. Maybe I give you the overview about the what is the industrial revolution. First, of course, from our generation. Colonial generation, we understand that the first Industry 1.0 is steam. The first industrial revolution used water and steam power to mechanize production. Actually, this is still we use until now, because last time I'm working in the power plant, and we use for the heat from the gas turbine compressor. So we call this combined cycle electric power. We press the pressure, the steam, and can attract the generator, so produce the electricity. But of course, the steam in here the different in the power plant. 2.0 is ethical electricity. The second industrial revolution used electricity power to create mass production. Of course, this is the phase that we are already knows. And maybe some of the millennial generation already born in this situation and knows and feel already about this revolution for the Industrial 2.0. Next, the 3.0 is we coming to the computing. Computing means we use the control for the industry manufacturing, use the computer. Yeah. Of course, this is the era when we use the Pentium and everything, yeah. And the next that now we are faced is Industry 4.0, the cognification. And the fourth is characterized by a fusion of technologies, physical, digital, and biological. Jadi, so I mean the revolution 4.0, like I said before, is fastest than we can imagine before the pandemic. I mean, yeah. Next. So you can see in here 5 sectors were selected for making Industry 4.0. This is the same like our government push the Industry 4.0 program. Of course, the industry that can move fastest for implementation for Industry 4.0 is food and beverage, textile and apparel, automotive, electronics, and chemical. And maybe everybody knows in here how automotive business now become what we can say surprising. Because of the pandemic, this is the business that's surprising. Because before the pandemic, maybe everybody in here only knows about the ethical vehicle, 1 or 2 people. But now, maybe the millennial, even the second generation, third generation already interesting in the ethical vehicle. Of course, part of them is already buy this ethical vehicle, like my BOD, or they buy the Hyundai Ioniq for the activity. So this is what happening. I pointed this in the automotive business. Okay, next. Nah, how Industry 4.0 push us, especially in our industrial estate, to move fast, yeah, for the implementation of this e-commerce business or e-commerce business, and etc. etc. Like in the first year, we already established the Cikarang Raya Port. This is the first inland port in, I think, in the Java, yeah, because we use this for the railway station, and fastest compare if you use the road toll. But the exclusive for the Cikarang Raya Port is they have their own ID. So in the Tanjung Priok Seaport, they have ID JKT. In the Cikarang Raya Port, they have ID JBK. So our tenant who use the Cikarang Raya Port services is safely to do the export import because the ID is clear, and in the Cikarang Inland Port we have own custom clearance. This is the amazing of the Cikarang Raya Port. Yeah. This is we are very proud of the Cikarang Raya Port. And second, we are already launched the application that we call GSmart. GSmart is the application for our tenant. Our dream is one day we can monitoring all the activities in our industrial estate by CCTV. So our tenant can see the factory, maybe the road in front of the factory or the road near our industrial estate, what's happening by the smart application. This is the progress, the road to smart city. Okay, and what we are doing for our industrial estate, of course, if we have smart city, we must have the smart factory. This is the smart manufacturing hub. It's already implemented the smart factory. Like we have the solar panel, we have the CCTV and automatic gate. We have the EV charger in there. This is the exclusive plus point of the smart manufacturing hub. Why we are very optimism about the supporting Industry 4.0? Because our infrastructure is already in there, like fiber optic. We have ICTEL. This ICTEL organized around 12 ISP, internet service provider, in there. Of course, this is the plus point again for our industrial estate to supporting the new business like knows that the data center, automation, everything need the fiber optic line because it's implement for the Internet of Things IoT and access. Of course, access we have four in the kilometer 39, kilometer 31, kilometer 34, and kilometer 37. Now, another plus point is we have on power plant. I think only Jababeka Industrial Estate who have the on power plant. This Bekasi Power, we have 130 megawatt power capacity for the electricity power. So don't worry for our tenant and for our investor. Bekasi Power can provide all your need for the electricity capacity in your own factory in the Jababeka Industrial Estate. This is the benefit for us. Next. Nah, number of social network use worldwide from 2017 to 2023. As you can see, social media control. Yeah, we can say control all the communication. You see, over 3.6 billion people were using social media worldwide. Maybe like me, or maybe I don't know, Chris. Maybe sometime in the afternoon we can see the Instagram to see the update news about everything. We can see the LinkedIn to see the anything news, and this is worldwide, all over the world. This is the amazing of the pandemic actually. Next, we have financial tech, fintech. We call YUK. YUK, we coordinate collaboration with one application startup, the new startup, and as you can see, we have already 450 tenant plus, 1,200 branches and 60,000 plus users. And we believe this YUK will be collaboration with the banking channel, other channel like ATM, together ATM and others. And this we put in our application in JSmart. So you can imagine one day, like today, we familiar, all of us in here, to use GoPay, OVO, and everything. And this is one of our strategy to give our tenant the best services. Next. Okay, we are already starting. We say the industry 4.0 with our team from our asset management, yaitu from Jababeka Infrastructure, that we call Fab Lab, the fabrication lab. Fabrication lab is to preparing the manpower if the company want to implement Industry 4.0 in their factory. So this is the tagline, create, innovate, and collaborate. This is Fab Lab. Okay, next. Fab Lab is the embryo for our ecosystem in Kota Jababeka. Like you see, like Chris already mentioned about our Presiden University, we have 2,000 of industry tenant, 34 country. We have the good infrastructure. We have the entertainment, and of course the important thing for this is access and strategic location. Next. Now, as you can see, now the Fab Lab supporting by our big tenant like Mattel, Unilever, Samsung, L'Oreal, and Kao, and many startup ecosystem to support industry in our Fab Lab. So what is Fab Lab? Yeah, okay, next. Yeah, after this, we see the Fab Lab. Now, Fab Lab is built in one of in the part of our Jababeka, the new Silicon Valley in Indonesia. Is the R&D center, incubator and accelerator, co-working space, and everything. But the Fab Lab is the embryo for this ecosystem. In there, we have many facility like 3D printing, 3D design, and everything. This is the very important for industry because, as we know, it's very expensive to implement in their own facility in their factory. So we can collaborate together with Fab Lab. Okay, next. We have the exhibition center. We call it the PUCC, Presiden University Convention Center, and we want to transforming ya to integrated creative hub. Nah, this is very important for us because in there we have the community, incubator, accelerator, and everything. As you can see in the drawing like this. Okay, next. Like I said before, is Survive Lab is a embryo of Jababeka Silicon Valley that Silicon Valley ecosystem and Industry 4.0 Development Center in Jababeka. You see, we have academic from Presiden University, we have the startup cluster, we have the community, we have industry, we have media like Presiden TV, and we have a good relationship with government. So this is the ecosystem that we can create some preparation for the manpower to coming and implement the Industry 4.0. Yeah, okay. Okay, maybe I little bit explain about our product for the Jababeka Industrial Estate. As you can see now, our master plan for the Jababeka total around 5,600 hectare. We have 4 access, like you see, we have kilometer 29, kilometer 31, kilometer 24, and kilometer 37. Okay, we have 2,000 national and municipal company, and etc. etc. You can see our location is very strategic. Okay, this is the product that we want to offer for our new tenant. Why? Because this product is already, like you see, the design is already millennial. And of course, we put one EV charger in there because we believe someday, somehow, yeah, but in the next year, maybe in the next 2 years, everybody in here already have electrical vehicle. And last time we have a community electrical vehicle, more than many, maybe around 50 community coming to Jababeka. So this is we prepare for that. Okay. Next, this is the cluster for our smart manufacturing hub. Okay, the price, everything, the IoT and the iReady, EcoGreen. EcoGreen, I maybe appointed because we have already get the proper hijau is the award for our industrial estate that we can maintain the green industry, industry for our industrial estate. Like last time, maybe everybody knows about the carbon credit policy from the government. We are trying to implement this with the put solar panel electricity power in our tenant, join with the Bekasi Power, our power plant. Okay. We transform from I always use the colonial product last time, our Star Factory building now become the millennial, the smart manufacturing hub. Okay, the premium building. Thank you. One of the important thing of our about our city, we are already transformed from the industrial estate to become the township. Township means the harmony from the industry, residential, and commercial. And we have a planning to build the Jababeka TOD city in Jababeka, Kota Jababeka. This means one day everybody in here can use this TOD for one of the premium facility in Jababeka. This is we are still collaboration and coordination with the government and the stakeholder for the TOD city program. Okay, next. Jababeka Smart City is main pillar for us. Yeah, you see, smart citizens, smart environment, smart mobility, smart security, smart infra is already in. We want to establish in our smart city, Jababeka. Like you know, we have already all the infrastructure in here. We just implement our software for GIS, the mapping for our infrastructure pipe, cable in our industrial estate, so we can know exactly where is our cable, where is our pipe in the industrial estate. So our dream is we can build smart biz and innovation. Yeah. So in there we have the research and data intelligence, financial technology, sharing economy and collaborative, startup, incubation, tech prototyping, SME accelerator, industry 4.0. Okay, next. Okay, I want to answer the question last time for the question. First is interested in how cloud technologies for SMEs will contribute to the rise of Industry 4.0. Yes, of course, because as you know, the access to Industry 4.0 technologies must be simplified for SMEs. I think now the SMEs is transformed to become startup. Yeah. Now the tagline already become the startup business. So they need to choose how to invest it very carefully. SMEs need to hit target when choosing technologies for the transformation to Industry 4.0 and developing a roadmap to implement Industry 4.0 components such as in the assembly line, describing some practical examples for each technology, allowing an outdated manufacturing line to be turned into a smart assembly line, SAL. This is important, yeah, because I sometimes see in our industrial estate, in our tenant, that for the SMEs, some of them is already implement the Industry 4.0, like automation, because the business is small, they can very easy to running the Industry 4.0. Okay, Jabeka currently has 2,000 tenants from 30 countries and consists of various industries such as manufacturing, FMCG, spare part, and other. The scale of industry at Jabeka is also various, starting from multinational companies, national companies, even SME companies. Next question. Interested? The second question. Okay. Interested in how cloud technology for SME will. Okay. The first step. Okay, to support the acceleration of Industry 4.0 in industry area, Jabeka is creating Silicon Valley to be able to create an ecosystem startup that can support existing industries not only in Jabeka but also for other industrial areas along the eastern corridor of Jakarta. So it means our first step to creating Silicon Valley through Fablab Jabeka is a facility to accommodate the needs of Industry 4.0 technology implementation in our industrial area. Audience, I need to inform you that please visit our Fablab, because this is the very good facility of us that we that is the embryo that we committed to make it bigger and bigger in our industrial estate. So Fablab Jabeka was created to inspire communities, students, industry, and startup to collaborate with each other to implement Industry 4.0 technology, so that Industry 4.0 ecosystem can be formed. I like this ecosystem. Industry 4.0 can be formed, and we are agree. I think all of us support this changing because we need this Industry 4.0 to our industrial business manufacturing to compete with other country all over the world. Next. Okay, just a moment. The development of Industry 4.0 and its impact in the township. Sorry, Industry 4.0 use the digital technologies to make business more agile, flexible, and responsive to customer and user. Of course, we are absolutely agree with this, yeah. And we are, of course, have a dream to realize the Industry 4.0 in our industry, in our manufacturing. Industry 4.0 helps developers and investors to create higher efficiency, reduce costs, and minimize human errors in business process. They also can be easier to develop transit-oriented development, high-tech education, business startup, and smart city. Yeah, I think this is our dream too. And maybe for the manufacturing people, we are agree especially in the pharmacy business. They need the minimize human errors. Okay, so the last is effectiveness and efficiency, which are the main values of Industry 4.0, can help to deal with the next unexpected things in the township development. Through the development of Industry 4.0, Kota Jababeka will create an ecosystem like the one in Silicon Valley and also implement Industry 4.0 as a lifestyle. I think this is our final presentation. Thank you for everyone. Please contact us if you have any question or chat in here. Thank you, Chris, and everybody from the BitChamp team.
Thank you so much, Pak Rudy, and to all attendees. If you have any question, you still can submit it on the Q&A box.
Yeah, we'll be happy to answer the question. I'm sorry, we are just too much faster for the presentation because the time is limited. COP26 and everything about this sustainability, about the green energy. We are just make the roadmap because, as you know, we just have the new regulation from the government, energy and mining department. So our team, our BOD, already starting the roadmap for this implementing to hit the COP26. But actually, our power plant in the Bekasi Power is already get the certificate for the green carbon credit a few years ago, because our turbine from GE is certified for that. This is maybe our answer to you now from the Jababeka residents. For the logistic department, does Jababeka have a modern bureaucracy? I think for the logistic department, who organized by all the bureaucracy is already simplified. So this is Kang Depot is a role model from the new, I think the new regulation. Like last time we know in the Tanjung Priok, we have the many of younger people who commit for the clean governments, and all the system they already implement computerized, and CDP Cikarang Depot already buy application they call MyCDP, so the tenant or the customer can monitoring all the progress of the container. So this is the new regulation in our industrial estate Cikarang Depot. Thank you. Just invitation. Oh, okay. Can we get more information regarding the green certification of your energy supply to support our sustainability roadmap? We are one of your tenants. Oh, okay. Please email to us. I will pass your email to our asset management, Jababeka Infrastructure. They have not specialists, but they have a control and organize of the roadmap to get the green energy. I will please. We already sent the email address, Pak Erwin. If you can send your company profile or everything in our email. Thank you. And others from Power CD, okay. We look forward to speaking with you on cutting the energy use within corporate and government building. Let's talk soon. Please, like I said with Pak Erwin, we have the team for this, like from the Jababeka Infrastructure, our asset management, our team from the Bekasi Power plant, and the ICTEL, the fiber optic company under Jababeka, and other including the Fab Lab, So please please make this connection after this. Thank you, Paul. Okay, if there is no other question, this is I will send you share our email and our phone and WhatsApp. This is our email, please. And we can coordination. I will share your email too to our team from Jabodetabek Infrastructure and team. Okay, I think this is the last closing from us. We are very happy to make a connection with you, the audience. As you know, we have already 32 years established from 1989 until now, and we have established for 32 years. And this is our one part of our commitment and our consistency. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Nice to meet you. We meet again.